Time for baseball now on a Wednesday night in the windy city of Chicago. The road trip continues with the second of a quick two-game set between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago White Sox. Interleague baseball comes your way next. Michael Inoa, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
So coming to the plate, Josh Harrison, and we are set for baseball here this evening. And now this is popped up. Castillo should have room behind the plate. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Danny, who stands out to you?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing Jay Hay, Josh Harrison, do his thing. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat. And he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Now in the box, Adam Frazier. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
In 2 pitches, you can see how quickly your fortunes can change in this game. First pitch of the game, no problem. He gets an out. Second pitch, it gets laced to the outfield for a double.
Here's Michael Saunders now. As he swings and lifts a pop-up out behind short. Anderson takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter,
Josh Bell, the next to hit. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch popped up. Inoa over to his left, and that retires the side. Pirates are down on just 4 pitches. Now it's the White Sox turn in a scoreless ball game. Trevor Williams, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, he wasn't particularly good in his last one. If you look at the line score, he only lasted 4 innings, took the loss. He'll really be hoping to turn in a much better performance in this one.
Digging in, Jacob May. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
for the White Sox, right fielder,
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in off a good victory last time out, but one that was just their second win in their last 8 tries.
You know, Matty V, it's not easy to do. Even though this is a mini 2-game set, to win 2 games on the road, Dero, a lot easier said than done.
Yeah, you walk in here, you take the plane flight in saying if we could work a split 1-1, we'd feel good about getting on the plane and getting out of here. But all bets are off once you win the first one. You want to complete the sweep.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. A moment here from the south side to take a look at the Pale Hose starting lineup in this one. Mark DeRosa, what's the key in avoiding the sweep?
Well, Matty, the defense better be on its toes today because this lineup likes to put the ball in play. A lot of guys from 1 through 9. Good barrel awareness. Put the ball in play. Pass the baton to the next guy. Keep the defense on their toes.
First delivery to him on the way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul for strike 2. On the ground to the left side. Freeze has it, and that's the second out.
Batting third, first baseman, Jose Abreu.
So here's the slugging first baseman, Jose Abreu now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First offering on its way. Missed with a slider. Swing and a ground ball to third. Fielded by Freeze. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's Gregory Polanco, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Polanco.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and in fact dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty V, it hasn't been a very good homestand. And D-Row, through the first 5 games of this set, 1 and 4, that's not going to get it done at this level.
Yeah, and have lost in a variety of ways, whether it be on some bad pitching, some mistakes in the middle of the zone, untimely defense, not swinging the bats well. They have to find a way to get this win today. Okay, guys, here's how the Southsiders are lining up on D today. And, guys, this team took it on the chin last game. And I think a lot had to do with the fact that they're not playing great defense. Committed 2 errors in that one in some big opportune times, and it came back to bite them. Something to look forward to today.
First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. No score here as we play inning number 2. Towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting 7, first baseman number 3, Sean.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Sean Rodriguez. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
0-2 count and the pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Matt Davidson. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. Here comes the first pitch. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harrison calls for it. He's got it 1 away.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And let's focus our attention on infielder third baseman David Freese. We all know the history. One of the most dramatic home runs in St. Louis Cardinal history. This guy doesn't get enough credit for being a very reliable defender. Look for him to make a big play today.
Ready now for the White Sox. Wellington Castillo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. Sliced hard on the ground. And that is through into right field for a single. And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Pirates have elected to challenge.
Okay, we're going to give one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty. So striding forward now, Nicky Delmonico will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a base hit as the White Sox pick up their first knock of the ball game.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Standing in now, Leury Garcia, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 268 the average for him coming in. 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. Set to deliver the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Delmonico is off at first with 2 away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Now a ball line softly down the left field line. Swing and a line drive. Foul.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
The 2-2 turned on down the line, and he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Into the box now, Yolmer Sanchez. 0-1 the count. Comes set with the 0-1. Popped him up. Freeze is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. White Sox strand a couple. We'll move to the 3rd with no score.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd.
Francisco Cervelli.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Here's Starling Marte. Line down the left field line. Hooking just foul by a matter of inches that time. 268 the average for him coming in. 6 home runs and a dozen RBIs. Lifted into center field. Garcia has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Josh Harrison stands in, and then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Casilla waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Tyler Saladino. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Hit on the ground to 3rd. Over to 1st is Freese, and there's 1 out.
Right fielder, number 32.
Digging in to try it again. Jacob May looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. This one's down to 3rd. And quickly there are 2 away.
The batter, number 7, shortstop,
Ready for another chance? Tim Anderson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike one. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Polanco has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Striding in once again, Adam Frazier. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
The windup and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Sanchez is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Michael Saunders.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Saunders. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Sanchez comes up with it, and they won't have a play as he reaches at first. Let's see how this is scored.
Yeah, that was one of those in-between plays that's hard to judge. He hesitated, unsure whether he should charge it or play it off the hop, and by the time he decided, it was too late. He didn't even get a glove on it.
Stepping in now, Josh Bell. It's a swinging bunt up the line. And he'll just step on first here to take the sure out.
Now batting.
Up next for the Buccos, Gregory Polanco comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside. Saunders at second with 2 down. Lifted in the air to center field. Garcia has a play. And that's the 3rd out. Pirates leave 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Jose Abreu is ready to start out the inning.
Jose Abreu.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in a philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Shot to third. Freeze is there. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Third baseman, number 24, Matt Davidson.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Matt Davidson. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Wellington.
Into the box now, Wellington Castillo. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. Set to deliver the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error thus far for the White Sox. 1-2 to the White Sox catcher. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. The 2-2. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Now the payoff pitch home. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Next up is the sneaky pop of Nicky Delmonico, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First offering on its way. Weak grounder back to the mound. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 0-0. Here's David Freese to stand in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, David Freese.
First pitch on its way. Sliders in for a strike. And now a pitch on the way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. Sanchez is up with it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Sean
Stepping
Rodriguez.
into the box, Sean Rodriguez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Davidson is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a strike.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, adjust the batting gloves, flip a coin, and go all in on something.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. And that'll bring in Starling Marte with 2 away.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
Here's Starling Marte. Skied into straightaway right. May has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh. Halfway home, still no score. Up next for Chicago, Leury Garcia. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Leury Garcia.
First pitch on its way. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Marte going back. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And he is into third base here with a leadoff triple.
Well, when this thing left its bat, I thought it had the distance to get out of here, but it goes over the fielder's head and skips away in the bottom of the wall, allowing him to cruise into third.
Now at the plate, Yomer Sanchez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team a lead.
Again, he sends it out of play. Garcia at third with nobody out. To third. Oh, and this is off the glove of Freese. And a nice job to stay with it. A run is across to score, but they are able to get the first out.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Next will be the designated hitter, Tyler Saladino. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harrison onto the grass. He can't get there as it falls in.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Lifted in the air to center field. Under it now is Marte to pull it in for out number 2. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. Here it comes, 1-0. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Sox get a run here on 2 hits. 5 innings complete. White Sox on top, 1-0. Josh Harrison stands in. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First delivery to him on the way. Grounded to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Up next for the Pirates, shortstop,
and that'll bring in Adam Frazier. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Delmonico waits on it, makes the play, and there are two gone now. Digging in once again, Michael Saunders. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off. And a neck-high fastball that time.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And there's ball 2 now.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Abreu.
First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. The 1-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Polanco has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now, Matt Davidson. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch on its way. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
The 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 1 out, nobody on. A shot down the first baseline. And there's his first base hit in this one. And this will find its way to the 335 sign. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo.
He swings and sends it on a line to right center.
And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
A little roller toward the hole. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Ready once again, Leury Garcia. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. 0-1 pitch on its way. Behind 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. In the air out to straightaway left. And Priest will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Sox get 1 on the RBI double. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. It's now 2-0 good guys. Back here on the south side of Chicago, White Sox on top in this one. But before we get out to the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Josh Bell the next to hit. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Here's Gregory Polanco. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Garcia. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, David Freese.
Digging in once again, David Freese. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 for the ledger? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They're down 2-0. Ready for another chance? Gilmer Sanchez. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Carlos Sanchez.
First offering on its way. Right over the middle, knee high.
One of the keys to pitching late in the games, first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. Lifted in the air out to left field. Saunders is under it. 1 out.
Now batting, but designated hitter, Tyler Saladino.
And here's Tyler Saladino. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Line towards center field. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, two-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you, you're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
Into the box, Jacob May, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Standing in now, Tim Anderson, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Saladino over at second. May at first, 1 gone. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Ready for another shot now. Jose Abreu. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Hit hard on the ground to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. White Sox strand a couple. They're up 2-0. Digging in to try it again, Sean Rodriguez. He struck out and popped out in his 2 previous trips.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit in the air to center field. Garcia has a read on it. 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Francisco Cervelli. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Delmonico waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Starling Marte. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail things here 2-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Davidson. They'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Matt Davidson.
Michael Poliz is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
45. Michael Poliz.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Therefore, it is Saunders, and he takes it for the first out. So with his day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. First pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder.
Riding in once again, Nicky Delmonico. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Two out, nobody on. Soft liner towards short, and this will be pulled in easily for the final out of the inning. Down in order go the White Sox, but they hold a 2-0 lead. So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Josh Harrison, he struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Out in front as he grounds this one to short. Anderson brings it in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, shortstop.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. First offering on its way. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Garcia moving forward. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting.
Here's Michael Saunders now. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first will take care of him, and the White Sox are going to get out of here with a split in this brief 2-game series as this ball game is over.
Yeah, they could only manage 2 hits against him the entire game, so they were never really in a position to even challenge him. Rock solid win and a memorable performance.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Chicago used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Michael Inoa earns the win, his second, as he allows only 2 hits over 9 full innings. Trevor Williams pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Pat Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
White Sox, 2 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Pirates, no runs but only 2 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 31 minutes. A reminder that extra CPA Redline trains will be available at the Sox 35th Street Station, and that Chase Go-Go Sox Express buses are available outside of Guaranteed Rate Field.